Hey, my name is Stephen, and welcome to 4 nights to your best night's sleep ever. Why am I doing a course on sleep? I'm a meditation teacher. I'm a mindfulness teacher. So why do I end up thinking sleep is so important? Well, at the end of the day, if we cannot get enough sleep and we cannot heal our bodies and repair our bodies, and if we ain't got the energy, how are we going to have peace of mind? How are we going to be relaxed during the day? I think it's one of the most fundamental and important things that we can sort out. It's one of the simpler things to sort out. We've ended up in such a position where we've learnt not to sleep. We've learnt to look at sleep as a hindrance as opposed to something that is a skill. We go to bed and we put our heads down and we're tired and we cannot go to sleep. We get frustrated. But really, all we need to do is prepare our bodies. All we need to do is prepare the room. All we need to do is change our mindset about sleep. And then work out our schedule. And before you know it, you're going to end up with the best night's sleep you've ever had. I just mentioned sleep as a skill. It really is. We put our head down on the pillow and we hope we fall asleep. Let's just fall asleep. Hopefully it'll happen tonight. But we don't do anything to really prepare for sleep. We don't do anything other than hope. That's why we call it falling. Hopefully I'll fall asleep tonight. And have you ever got in bed and you're so tired? You can barely keep your eyes open. And the minute you go in bed, that's it. You're wide awake, your mind's racing with 100 to-dos for the next week, next year. What are you going to buy your niece for a birthday present in 2 years' time? When is all that relevant? But our minds do. Our minds end up racing. So we're going to sort out the mind racing. We're going to sort out a schedule. We're going to sort out where you're sleeping and how you're sleeping. We're going to sort out the reasons why you get out of bed at night. And we're going to sort out how we wake up in the morning with our energy. Now then, in this course, I haven't gone into detail about the history of sleep. I've only briefly looked at the evolution of sleep and why it's relevant to prepare your room and prepare your mind and body the way you are, why a schedule is important. But I haven't gone down the academic explaining all the intimate details about why I teach in this way and why it's important to have sleep. And I haven't done that for one reason. You can go and find out all that for yourself. Then I can put all the references, I can do all that. But I've chose not to for the simple fact, do you want to become a sleep scholar or do you want some sleep? Yeah. If you want to study sleep and you want to know the history and all the details about it, be my guest, go and study that. This course is about getting you a good night's sleep, not getting you perfectly educated in knowledge about sleep. I've read the books, I've done all the things, and this is where it comes down to what's important to give you a good night's sleep. So what happens if you don't get a good night's sleep? Well, if you miss 2 hours, 2 nights in a row, that's half a night's sleep you missed. That's the equivalent of driving your car with 3 pints of beer. If you miss another couple of hours, 3 nights in a row, in 3 nights you've missed a whole night's sleep. That's the equivalent of driving a car under 8 pints. And I use the drink and alcohol because we can all relate to it. We know what it's like. You can't function properly, you can't think straight, you're trying to concentrate and you cannot. Well, I don't mean to alarm you, but you wouldn't get in the car with your kids and drop them to school if you'd had a few drinks the night before, or you just had a few drinks. But we think nothing of going to bed, not sleeping half the night, going to bed late, not sorting our sleep pattern out. And then we go and drive the car and we do these things. Think about it. And sleep really, really impairs us. And I can list all the things that sleep does to us. But you already know this. It's why you bought the course. It's why you're here. Because you know how damaging sleep, not getting sleep can be. But there's a further side of sleep. And that is, we can go to bed and get a good night's sleep. We could get drunk and sleep for 8 hours. But there's a difference between sleep and quality sleep. And I cover it in one of the bonus videos where you might, hello Bounty. And I cover it in one of the bonus videos where you end up waking up in the morning after a really, what you think is a good night's sleep, and you're still tired. Why is that? Well, in short, it's because you did not have quality sleep. You did not have quality sleep. How did I learn to sleep? Well, when I hit my rock bottom at 40, I found myself single. I found my mind overthinking. I couldn't escape. I started drinking. I couldn't get no sleep whatsoever, so I was starting drinking alcohol just to get a good night's sleep, just to get a few hours break. I was waking up 2-3 hours later, and after about 2 weeks, I realised it wasn't working. I was getting tighter and tighter, and I would do anything to just get sleep. That became the most important thing to me, was sleep. I'd fall asleep during the day for 10 minutes here and there, when people were talking to me, when they're sitting in front of my favourite TV programme and things like that. The falling asleep wasn't the problem. But I wasn't going to sleep for any more than 5-10 minutes, and it wasn't no beneficial. It wasn't helping me at all. It wasn't doing anything for me. So I read books, and I studied, and I learned to sleep. I learned that sleep is a skill, and we can do these things, simple things, to have a good night's sleep. We can prepare everything to give us the best chance. Then to me, you take an athlete, a 100-meter athlete. Now then, he goes to the gym, he does all the running, because when it comes to on the day, he wants the best chance of winning. The problem is, we just go to bed and we lie there and we just hope. Well, this course is going to teach you how to prepare for that good night's sleep, to give you the best chance possible of it.